Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to the Legacy SMP server. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe if you think this content here is for you and smash that like button if you enjoy today's episode. Today we will finally be doing some more building on our base, Beardfall, add some more houses, do some landscaping, terraforming, all that stuff, something I've been looking forward to doing for such a long time because we have these houses, I love them, but we need more. We need a lot more houses for this to become a proper city. This introduction here is recorded in the middle of another video and I'm not really sure what video will come out first. Of course you guys will know with number of the episodes. Ouch! I might have to redo this store here, I keep crashing in it. But yeah, I'm recording a video together with Gemini Tay, and I'm not sure if this one or the next one will come out first. It's kind of weird in my head, time traveling stuff, I don't really know. But what I do know is that we gotta pick ahead for today. I am Turtle Man. So yeah guys, if thing goes as planned, this video here will come out before the next one, which I already have started and kind of almost done with. It's really weird, but just so you know... Oh, hello creeper! I need to prepare myself to fight that creeper. The problem with wearing a head and an elytra is that you don't really... ready for fighting mobs. Okay, that was really quick. So yeah, I'm not really sure when this episode will come out compared to the other one. Hey, there's another creeper. What's going on here? There's something weird about creepers in my base. A few episodes ago we had a party up in that thing where there was like 10 creepers. I have no clue what's going on. But yeah guys, what I'm trying to say is that hopefully this video will come out before the next one, but if it doesn't, you understand why I might be talking about some stuff that's gonna happen, which already has happened, you know, all that kind of stuff. You guys are smart, I know that. But what I want to start off today's episode with is landscaping this area right here, which is right behind these houses here. And I don't really have a good place to stand to look at it. But what I want to do is to cut out a little bit of the facade here and then have like a plateau on the top and then another plateau down here, so we can have more houses on this side and then other houses up there. I think it's gonna look pretty cool where we have like a gradient of houses going upwards, and also allows us to be a little bit more interesting with the layout of this place. So basically I'm gonna... yeah, look at that. This place down here, I'm going to flat that out all the way into about here, I think. And then we're going to have houses up here, and then we're going to have houses down there. And hopefully that's going to look pretty sick. So that was a lot of digging, but I have dug away a lot of blocks and you can see that we clearly have a difference from up there and down here. One of the reasons why I wanted to dig down instead of piling up to get it all on the same level here, there are a few reasons behind that, but one of them is that we have these rotating farms up here, the floating farms, and if I wanted to build the houses on the same levels up there was no place for them. But down here I could probably add like 2 floors of normal buildings before I even get close to these ones. And in retrospect, I might have built, or should have probably built those a little higher. But well, they look pretty cool. I like them. So yeah, we're gonna have some houses here. I've been doing a little bit of layout. And then what I want to do is to probably do something like this. Yeah, can you see that? The sticky out bit here. On here, like a little bit of a ramp or scaffolding looking overhang so you can kind of walk in front of the buildings. And I'm not entirely sure how I will connect this, but what I'm thinking is we can at least make it over here, and then I want to do a little water thingy that flows off here and drops down into the water here, which is going to look pretty cool. And then we can wrap this around and then take this up around the mountain here and then to the top bit and maybe connect it up to some kind of road here. I don't really know. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I also had to make this beacon into haste 2 for the mining here, and I realized that I only have efficiency 4 on this one. So I think I want to see if we can up this to efficiency 5. That's what I thought. I have an efficiency 4 book. Oh, this one is about to break. Oh no. Let's put that there, and that should give us efficiency 5. Perfect. I really like what I did with the cliff here. It's slightly like overhanging, but it's not like unrealistically far. And also the texturing here. I might want to do that all the way down, remove some of that dirt, and kind of make that kind of go for all of the mountains around here, like these ones as well. And it's going to be a big project, but I think I want to do that. But I just need to know where all the buildings go, because I ain't doing that where there's going to be a house in front of it, if you know what I mean. So I need to build the houses, and maybe in the future we can kind of just go in the mountains that you can see visibly and just poke out a few stone blocks, add some cobblestone on the side, maybe some stairs, slabs, and all that stuff. And I think it's gonna look pretty cool. It does definitely changes the way of the plain stone we have here. So as usual, I want to see if we can use some fun new building materials and blocks for today's buildings. First off, I'm gonna drop off some items in here, because I don't want to sort that manually. As a little bit of a fun experiment, leave a comment down below with like a few weird blocks you really haven't seen being used too much in a building, and I will see if I'll be able to use them in a future building. And in the meantime, I will pick out a palette for today. So I am in the end looking for some endstone for the buildings for today. But I just saw this for the very first time on my own on the server here, and wow, it looks so cool. Logical Geek Boy has been really hard at work here, and I love it. It's gonna be a part of hello. Excuse me, I'm talking to my people. You're almost killing me. It's going to be a part of a villager trading system for the whole community. It's going to be a big, like, a communal project thing. It's going to be super fun. Look forward to that, and definitely check out Logical Geek Boy's videos where he is currently working on the rings around his entire island here. I'm giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, but before I show you the entire thing, I want to show you how my mob dropper has been working here. This has only just been running in the back, and we have a decent amount of loot, and I'm very happy with that, especially these bones. They will definitely help me with future stuff, and arrows. Let's restock on that. I don't have infinity because I'd rather have mending on, and you kind of have to choose for one of them, so that's great, getting some arrows and bones and not too much string, but yeah, it's really working. But let me show you the buildings we have here. I think the best way to see them currently would be from maybe down here, where I grow my trees at the moment. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love that. It's like very Victorian inspired, especially this one. Just bringing in some more colors. We have prismarine and red. Here we have kelp blocks. Never used that before in a building. And endstone and quartz. And yeah, we have some acacia wood up there. We got all the colors. And I gotta say, I'm very happy with how these turned out. They are not done, there's no interior, and I need to add in the floors and stairs, and also I need to put a roof on this thing, but I was running a little low on stone bricks, so I need to craft up some more of that. But I thought I just want to show you this. What I think I'm going to be working on next now is probably a little section there where the scaffolding is, which is going to be like a water canal thing, channel to flow water from up there. I think I'm going to have like a cool tube or pipe something that comes out of the wall here, and then dropping water down there, and then have it flow like across and then drop down into the water here, maybe over some kind of water wheel system. I don't really know. We'll see how we kind of make it look as we start building it. But I think that's going to look cool. It's going to divide up. We're going to have this building there and then another building right next to that. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain here. But if not, just watch the video. You're going to see how it all kind of turns out in the end. But before we do more building, Chimney Swift asked me to come over and help him with the farm design. And honestly, I can't help him. But I can get some free content from his base.
Vigo.
Yeah, where am I?
Welcome to my Tron-inspired base.
Dude, this is so trippy.
You like it?
I love it, man. No clue what's going on.
There's nothing like in here yet, but I'm thinking I want to put like a sorting storage system in here.
Oh yeah, that would be
really
cool.
Right? I don't know. I think it's like a good space for it. But yeah, this is like what I'm calling my infinity floor. It should look like it just goes down into a black abyss.
Oh, it does. I love the way you added the glass here as well. Almost like a reflection or something.
Yeah, oh, with the sea lanterns?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I meant the sea lanterns. Yeah.
Do you have shaders on right now or no?
No.
Okay. Because it looks even fancier with shaders.
Let me put that on.
But it does look pretty good, just normal.
Oh yes, you're right. This looks so cool. You told me how many blocks you used on this before I started here. Can you tell my viewers how many blocks you spent here?
So just this is 13,000 pieces of black concrete and 23,000 pieces of light blue glass. You madman. So these are my military style barracks. I got to redesign the outside and everything. But this whole contraption is from Logical Geek. Boy, he did a tutorial on this. And I've got 6 villagers that are all librarians. So I can basically what I am able to do is just come in here and I can just purchase like a bunch of glass and then dye it and then place it, and then by the time I'm done, like the traders have already recycled their trades and I can just come back and buy some more. So I was going through the door here, looking through the window, and I thought it was nighttime, but it was just your big black building here. Dude, it happens to me all the time. Hey, would that be really neat if I could fit like a bee farm inside of a spaceship or inside of a something? And then I got the idea for fighter jets, and I was like, yeah, what's cooler than having bees as your pilots in like a military fighter jet? So that's why those are up here. Because each one of these is a bee farm. Oh yeah, I see that. If you jump up, that's so cool. So they'll be functional. You can jump up there and check them out. They'll be functional. And I've got like a little like lever right here to turn. These will turn it on and off. But yeah, thanks for visiting. I'll have to continue working on this and bring you back sometime when I've got a bit more completed. Oh yeah, definitely, man. So while you guys was touring the beautiful base of Chimney Swift, I have been playing with water, and I have added this little water feature right next to the red building here. It's going to be between this one and the one that's coming next to that, and it's basically, I'm going to show you in just a second, guys, but it's basically a little water thingy. It flows, and then there's a little water wheel here, which is pretty cool, and it flows down and all the way down to the water there, and it's just beautiful. I love it. Let's fly down here. Oh, I was afraid my wings broke. So yeah, it looks super cool, I think. Adds a little bit of verticality to the base, and eventually I hope to kind of work on the entire mountain around here, but for now I think that's cool, and I think I'm gonna somehow tie that in with maybe the building next to it. So let me show you here. Smooth landing. We have this little pipe thing coming out of the wall here. I'm not sure how I will tie it in with the rest.
and how this wall here eventually will look. Imagining maybe just doing like a brick texture or something instead of having like the stone. But that's something I'm gonna get to when we get the buildings up above done. It flows down here. I love this little one here. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna waterlog that as well. Yeah, just a little bit, making it a little weird, old looking. Flows down here as a little wooden bridge. As I said, I want to do like this wooden plateau sticking out here and some fences and stuff so that the people living here can actually get to the houses by walking here. But yeah, flows down there as a little water wheel thingy. And what I'm imagining is maybe we can bring this out a little bit, have some kind of chain, make that go up and then go into this building here. And maybe we can give this building some kind of fun functionality, I don't know, where we need some steam power. So I don't know, it could be cool, a fun little thing, especially if we just bring that out. I need to maybe, yeah, trim out a little bit of these blocks, but it should work with a little bit of a chain coming up here into the building. It's gonna look epic. But what I'm gonna do now is probably play around a little bit with a design for the plateau thing here, like a promenade. It's not gonna go out too far, but maybe, actually, thinking about it, I could potentially try and tie that up with this. Because that is just like a little balcony thing of this house right here. So, it could be cool if we could tie that up somehow. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Maybe I can try and curve it around like that, make it look old and rustic and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Let me try that and I'll be right back with you. So I got what I think is a super cool design here. It's very like a rustic, simplistic, falling apart design. But it works with the steampunk, I think. So basically just kind of tying some of the wood into the natural ground here, adding a lot of dirt. Eventually I'm growing some birch over there because I want to have like this ivy climbing up here or something. And then yeah, gradually moving over to here. So now the people living here can use this way as well to get into their house, which is kind of cool. And tying this little windmill thing here up with all of that. And also you can kind of see the water wheel a little better. What I really like though is the different elevations we have here. We have like some slabs here, trapdoors, and then it dips down a little bit, and we mix in some logs, oak, spruce, trapdoors, even some pressure plates in here. And then there's some dark railings. I think that is really cool, and it really sells the idea of it being like a steampunk, rustic kind of back alley thingy. And let's see how it looks from down here actually. Haven't seen it from this angle yet. Yeah, that's super cool. I like that. Definitely works. I think for today's episode though, I want to do one more building, the one on the opposite side of the water there, just so we can kind of get the entire feeling of this little area here. First of all, I need to sleep. This place is a mob farm. It's a mob trap, yeah. So I need to remember to always sleep. But yeah, I think I'm gonna figure out a cool palette, build up another building there, and we'll see how this entire row here looks once that is all in place. It's cool building time! I'm kind of regretting that it's built on this cliff here, because I have to stand here if I really want to get a look at it. But look at that building there, it's very Victorian inspired, and I really dig it, honestly. I love Victorian architecture. And you might be thinking, Viggo, that looks too nice to be steampunk. And I totally agree with you. In just a second here, I'm gonna make it look more steampunky and tear it down somewhat. What I have done since the time-lapse and now, I have added this chain going from the water wheel up there. It's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, it's there, up to the little wheel, and then going into the building, so you can use that inside. And then I've added some granite, because that very well mixes with the grey terracotta. And then some black terracotta with the nether bricks, and it just works, making it look older, more worn down. And it definitely fits with the steampunk style we're doing here. I think we're going for more of a, yeah, apocalyptic steampunk vibe. Well, yeah, kind of. It is worn down, like you can see the wood here for the bridge. The buildings are all like little wonky, a little worn down and stuff like that. And I think that's what we're going to go for. Yeah, I think it works. Maybe this could be like, this was the prime location back in the day. But something has happened. These buildings are slowly falling apart, but it's kind of still here. I don't know. I love them though. Whoa. Hello. I really like them. What I'm going to do now though is to add a little bit of detail to this. I'm probably going to add like a little windmill thing sticking out from the top of this one, and probably add some of that to the other buildings here. And then I have some more birch leaves I'm going to use to just make it look a little bit more lush and stuff like that. Oh, I'm digging this. I've been walking around here up and down like 4 or 5 times on my own here, and I'm just enjoying it. I think this looks so cool now. It really has a nice vibe to it. The vibe set that I'm living for when I'm building. Just look at the view from here. Wow, I love this. What I have added is a lot of leaves on the building over there. And then some leaves climbing up here as well. Added a little bit more like vegetation on the ground here. Some note blocks to be like crates or something. Then I added, yeah, this little windmill thingy up on that building. I think that's pretty cool. And then of course just lanterns, some leaves hanging off the platform here. And yeah, I think it's awesome. I love this. Let me know down below, guys, what you think of this one. Alright, my friends, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. It was a fun one, I enjoy that. I always love coming back to Beerfall and do some proper building. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to smack that like button. And if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.